I've been trying for a long time to find my way back home.
She's so strong, she's so hard. Her heart is cold, she's a lioness. She won't even cheer you up and tell you about her fights at home. I've always to tell her she doesn't have to fight alone.
At every mind state, they took to a serene garden where damp weeds were soaked by a light October shower. A full moon startled a diverse group of onlookers as its shine branded beauty and a sense of calm. Tactical thoughts and powerful pain were their acquaintances as they glared into a somber sky. They discussed time frames, challenges, and obstacles. Who would have thought time would escape them as they wildered through Wonderland, investing thoughts into a continent full of ex-colonized countries capitalized by corruption. A place where the Queen's English tongue had been rebuilt and dissected by the local people in our...
It's Monday morning and I'm here, waiting. There's life at the end of the tunnel. It approaches. And as the strangers who once were repelled by me become my biggest fans, I think, I could get on this tube, steal a seat from a sprightly looking octogenarian, read a shit novel with some toilet paper, until the snooty bitch said it's time I fuck off. After which point I'll become part of a human snail trail, slither into the next hutch, where on board in my carriage I'll transform into a beautiful moss-enrobed sardine, sweating and stinking in my tin can. But it won't matter. I'll be withstanding backache and successfully avoiding summer coughs and pits. Hashtag winning.
Girl, you have no reason to fuss. You're not a travel card. I don't just want to bust. So.
Pull up. Wait. Let me get to the phone. This tape is live.
I prefer if everybody can keep quiet. I'm sorry to say.
Sorry, brother.
Because I get distracted easily, yeah? So let's turn on. Girl, you have no reason to fuss. You're not a travel card. I don't just want to bust. Though we can go over ground and see the world from my perspective, and I need you to be reckless. Take a chance. You see, it's not Monopoly, but still take a chance. Yeah, I thought speaking to this girl would be easy peasy, but this lemon just won't squeeze. She's too sour. So I said to her, okay, how about this? I don't just want to beat. I put my hand on my heart, girl. I don't just want to beat. Please don't judge me by them other guys you meet. Would you like it if I told you you're a bitch because of Eve? And how she ruined my life in the garden.
Honestly, before I do it as well, I'm a man of peace and love, but when I read this, I was very angry about the way the world is, so there's a bit of violence in it, but it's how I felt at the time. I'm not trying to sit here and see everyone I know getting programmed. I'm trying to plug in before your plug's too deep, but you only get plugged out as an old man. Too many minds brainwashed full of viruses and Trojans. We used to be righteous tribesmen, but we haven't even got back to our own land. So if you think I'm just going to sit and watch EastEnders like everything's cool, then you're some fool. I know more about life than most for the fact that I never went to school. I'm tired of the same old nonsense in life is constant. We're encaged without human rights, living the same life as Bronson's. That's why I'm trying to come on no peace thing. Because non-violence and it worked against them with a conscience. I'm all for peace, but I'm coming on this beast thing. I don't want to do violence, but them man ain't got a conscience. I just want to riot. I want to set everything on fire. I just want to burn down the whole city because everyone we trusted was a liar. I look around, see a pack of robots and overworking zombies. Packs of sheep and donkeys. No trees, just concrete. This is my life and I'm giving it. But this is a prison I'm living in. I have to live by curriculum. Now fuck that, I'm living for bigger things. No giving in and giving them nothing.
Not like other women. I stopped him mid-conversation. This guy's got me all wrong. Another man unable to comprehend that actually I am every woman. I am every single woman in this room. I am every woman that's been raped. I am every woman that's been beaten. I am every woman that was left out in the cold, waiting for a father that was never to show. I am every woman left to raise a son alone without the man that she thought was the one. I am every woman that bleached her skin. I am every woman that opened her legs because she thought this was the path to finding true love that she had never known. I am every woman that felt the pain of 20 lashes on her bare back.
For years, and soon it's gonna bubble over. And you wonder why there's underlying anger when they still use our taxes for bombs and subsidizing bankers. Ignore the clock like you can't hear the time ticking. Spend your life football watching, bet placing and pint sipping. Look at the world like it's all a movie. Learn how to blow a work's brain out on Call of Duty. Consumer that plays his computer, unaware of the little boy that made you your pumas, and the one-eyed, two-headed babies of Fallujah, and the patriot bomb maker that gave them the tumor. Lead a one-man revolution from your armchair, taking cliches and listeners that aren't there. You call it warfare? Your wars aren't fair. If they were, there'd be suicide bombers in arms fairs. Still trying to understand. What's the reason for your name and your whereabouts? Who dictates who and who you shouldn't care about? I know I shouldn't say this, but death to the empire who's in debt to China. I sit back, spit facts and spit rapping quotables. Spitting is an addiction like whiskey to Christopher Hitchens. I'm here on a particular mission, trying to find some righteous brave men to fight the Masons. Wow. This sounds a bit cocky, but I am the greatest out of hibernation. King under an axon, attackers get past gagged and past captured. These men can't fight to defend our rights. Their policy, supremacy, their aim is equality. It honestly astonishes me. The way they want to see the end of me. Eye of the tiger.
Everything I overdosed, found nose on my mum's sofa, woke up with a mouthful of vomiting bars. I spit when it kicks, I'm pregnant with words, word on the road to success, waving up what I stolen in third. Read so many books by Napoleon, which helped me climb life's hills. They should label me the hip-hop nerd. Michael Scofield of the firm, with his nose to the ground, scoping the fool for dirt. It's obvious I'm absurd with the words, I'm gonna get with a curfew, go against my herd, you concur. Yeah. You know, I love my woman with curves.
Jeez! Yeah.
I'm not into models where bodies like a coke, but I rode to the side from my Halifax card and I owned it. I tossed these rappers on the chessboard, their position they know is I'm a king, you're a pawn, carrying out my orders with your sword and trying to stay righteous and pure like Esther the Virgin.
Son up and laws and off she goes, and the story's told. I guess like every princess has a king to hold. She said she would do anything to get. I hope that doesn't mean something she'll be regretting, because she's using what God gave her as a weapon. Her voluptuous curves away, a ticket is resting. Would it because in this world we're so plagued by perfection, would it really be easy if us men could control our erections? Push women in a different directions? Judge them on the intelligence in their head, not the intelligence of their head, or the intelligence in their legs. But she says she has responsibilities. A family to feed. She says she has responsibilities. A family to hold down, so she has mouths to feed.
Underneath the soul's blanket, protected from predators, I sleep. But you know when you slept in so long, all you need is that one stretch just to start the day. Well, that's how my journey started. Mother Nature thought I was getting a bit too lazy and threw water in my face just to wake me up. The water soaked through the belly of the sea. Okay, I'm up. Give me a sec. Sheesh. I threw off the blanket, giving me direct exposure to sunlight for the first time. Overwhelmed by it, I felt like my journey too is to shine. But I'm just a stem, roughly 2 inches tall, staring up at the beautiful petals, roses and lilies. But instead of being inspired or appreciating their beauty, I look at them as competition, a threat. Then I start to feel nervous, Carl. The bars have been set too high.
Still, I like the way her face looked. I paused as I was scrolling through my friend's friend. Let me tell her that I'm her friend's friend. And I'm sure I know from somewhere, so I add her.
So I see this ad. My first reaction is, who's this? Regardless, I accept it. And then he said,
I've been looking at your pictures.
okay.
You've got a lot of style. But I'd love to get to know the person behind that smile.
Now before I start conversation, let me look at his presentation. Has he got a job? Are his pictures looking? Now this doesn't tell me anything about this person, but it's still principles. It's fundamental. Before I talk to him, could he be on my level?
Could she be on my level? Why is she being so long? Is she even going to reply?
No, I beg you record this.
Nah, I'm not recording nothing. Myself, you know what?
This first piece that I'm ever recording is to my oldest daughter. She doesn't talk to me, and this is like set, so bear with me. I stand there humbly in front of you, staring, begging for your forgiveness, as there's a hole in my soul beyond where my heart is, located within the internal crevices and the bowels of my abyss, the missing piece of me that remains vacated, that leaves me feeling helpless and upset and frustrated. Because I'm filled with regret and pain and sorrow of past indiscretions that has temporarily tainted our bond. Yet permanently, it was me that was relegated to the lower echelons of your mother's heart, resonated to have to watch you grow from afar, feeling like a substitute below par on a bench, pissed that you didn't get to start. And I'll slow off the mark, witnessing from the sideline as she played the field, showing me the red card. And she left my heart injured, exposed, a distant and distorted emotional wreck, with mindset contorted, which resulted in assaulted ideologies of suicide.
As I get older, realise society's trapping the youth, the streets getting colder. Every day, olders looking for lads to recruit, but look over your shoulder. Be cautious, my brother, when packaging food, police are all over. One wrong move, you slacking and nabbing your crew, but I'm back in the booth. Been hearing these rappers and they're lacking truth. While others they spit out, they clap and they shoot. But when I'm at work in the studio, yes, I get a clap when I wrap up a shoot. These man brag what they're doing, but I prefer to kick back and relax with a zoo. In a world full of darkness and greed, it's peak the majority hardly achieve, but we're starving to eat. In a life that is makeshift, but ends hardly meet on the path to succeed. I've jumped off the slave ship, I go hard for the peace. Driven by ambition, delivered by my mum, and remembering nights me and Carlos would freeze. But she's slave-free jobs, yeah, that's hard to believe. Couldn't never see her till it's dark in the eve. Lamb to the slaughter, mental and physical torture. She used to grow.
Just for the verses are mine, but I'm just more for now.
Like I have to prove racism still exists. Black's a dirty word, it's the colour of my skin. You wouldn't understand unless you wore the shoes I'm in. And if we wear the same shoes, I know you feel my pain. Not getting that job because you got a black name. Being stopped and searched by the police yet again. You say you're not see colour, then you say we're all the same. But when things hit the fan, we're the first to be accused. And when the footy kicks off, we're the first to be abused. So don't you ever dare insult my intelligence or try to make out that what I'm saying is irrelevant. We call the M1 so many times I lost count, and not the type of M1 that these rappers talk about. Been told this ain't my country and I need to get out. My only crime is that I'm black, me under questionable doubt. These little closet racists wanna smile up in my face, acting like they're down because they got a coloured mate. Always defend and debate, trying to act like it's not my culture that you hate. I come in peace and I'm just here to speak my truth, and if it makes you feel uncomfortable, I'm probably getting through. I don't have to justify a single thing to you. Be serious, you wouldn't last an hour in my shoes. You can't, can we sing along? Because I've changed it to woman, okay? So, you can't keep a good woman down, always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep your vibes and I still buy your crown. They will never ever take my crown. Would you bless, I say no backers. Things get better when I thought it would be worse. Here come the officer asking for a search. They find no
to find some unity. You and me.